What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another video on the StixGG YouTube channel. For today's video, we're going to go back to one of the classics that I really enjoy doing, which is like just kind of like vibes-based, feeling things out, and playing on one of those lesser played providers. The provider of choice today is going to be Slotmill. If you guys followed this last week, a couple of their games really kind of went hard for us in the paint, and we appreciate it. So I figured we'd show them some love back and feature them on one of these videos. Yeah, so without further ado, we're going to play a couple of Slotmill games and see if we can't run it up a little bit on it. See if maybe this is where a max win is hiding for us. Still haven't had one, whether on camera or not. So why not today? Why not today? Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. First game we're going to be playing is going to be Eternal Dusk, which is a game that a lot of you guys have asked me to spin on. So we're going to start off, and I think what we're going to do here is we'll do some $4 cranks like we normally do. I think to start off, we're not going to put the extra chance on. We're just going to try 50 regulars without the extra chance on, and see if we can't get into something naturally. If we can, that'd be great. If not, we might fuck around and play with that extra chance a little bit. But I hope all you guys are doing great. It's Saturday today. I'm filming this. It's Sunday when you guys are going to see this. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, man. Work shift last night was interesting as always. It's never a dull moment when you're working behind the bar at a pretty busy place. I don't know about you guys, if you guys are the type to go out, but for those of you that are, you know that when the weather starts to turn, people start to come out and they act a little bit out of pocket. Hey, 24 back on that ain't nothing to sneeze at. 5-line jacks paying that. We take that any day of the week. But yeah, when there's sports on the television for people to gather and watch, and when the weather starts to turn a little bit, like patio season and whatnot, it gets a little bit nutty. So, yeah, people were out there acting out on Friday, but we had a good time regardless, man. We really did. So thankful that baseball is back. Thankful that people are starting to come back out a little bit more frequently, it seems. Yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. No complaints as far as the work world goes. And I hope all of you are having a great weekend as well. I mean, for most of you, this will be the end of your weekend. For me, this is going to be the start of mine after work tomorrow. Or after work tonight when you guys see this. But yeah, it's been a good one, man. It's been a good one. It's finally getting warm enough to take the kid outside a little bit and let him explore. I don't think I talked about this previously, but last fall, he wasn't really walking yet. At least not like in any reliable manner. Those of you who are parents will understand. He wasn't walking in any kind of reliable fashion to the point that I could let him be outside on his own. And also, you had that tornado come through and take out my garage and kind of made my backyard and deck look like a war zone. So it definitely wouldn't have been safe for him no matter what. But that being said, this year it's just like a whole new world, being able to have him outside exploring, checking stuff out. Yeah, it's been really cool. So far we're loving it, man. It just makes those rainy days. Today woke up today and it's just raining outside and kind of shitty, so it makes those ones even tougher, because now that he's got a little bit of a taste of the outdoors and the backyard and that kind of freedom, telling him like, nah bro, we're inside today, that's tough. He doesn't necessarily love that. The 50 didn't do a whole lot for us. We didn't even get a bait. I think we got two scatters that entire time. So we are going to throw this extra chance on. I think we might bump it down. It's either 450 or 6. I think we'll bump it down to 450s and throw it 50 on that and see if it can't go for us. I'd love to get into a bonus on this. This is one that I think in the YouTube comments, more than the Discord, you guys have been recommended at a heavy rate. You guys... Some of you seem to really fuck with this game. Okay, what's that? That's a random wild drop. I do love to see that. Can we connect any kind of a crazy line on that? That's still going to be a halfway decent payer. Maybe 30-something back? Yeah. We take that any day of the week here. But yeah, I love reading your guys' suggestions. So if you guys haven't, I know I've been teasing it the last few videos. We've got some announcements to make soon. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, links down in the video description. Now is the time to get in there, man. If you guys want to be on the ground floor of this whole thing. And you guys are obviously fucking with me watching the... Can we land one, please? Wrap one in. Ah. You guys are obviously fucking with me watching the videos and engaging on YouTube, so you might as well just go ahead and join the Discord and become a full-fledged part of the community here, because we got some big things planned, and I would hate for you guys to miss out on them. So jump in there, man. Jump in there. But yeah, you guys leaving comments on the videos too. I read those all the time. I think you guys know. Those of you who have been commenting know that I'm in there reading those every day and taking your guys' suggestions. Doing that video where I did this past week, I can't remember what day it came out on, but where I did like viewer suggestions. Oh my god, it's gonna put it right past our face like that. God damn. That is gross. But doing that video where I took your guys' suggestions and then it ended up going a little bit crazy, that was awesome. So I definitely plan on doing that more frequently. I want to give it, you know, I can't be doing it all the time. I want to give it a little space to collect some suggestions from you guys. But that was really fun, and I plan on doing that a whole lot more. As well as the bonus hunts, man. Those doing that on Discord every week with you guys has been a whole hell of a lot of fun. And I'm starting to get, hopefully you guys see it too, I'm starting to get slightly more comfortable with how a lot of these games work and stuff like that. I mean, the Kenneth Must Dies of the world and stuff like that, I'll never get comfortable with that. But come on, wrap one in for us. Man, the boosted chance seems to be giving us more opportunities, but nothing's landing yet. And that's a problem when you're doing the boosted chance, is that your base game hits are, when you get them, they're not as juicy. So they're definitely not as juicy, so that becomes a little bit of an issue. We're gonna let these autos ride out. We might keep it pushing to another one. We'll see. We'll see. I think we let these autos ride out. If it doesn't do anything for us or get us in, maybe we'll come back to it at a later date. Maybe we'll see if we can do a buy on it at some point, if that's the type of video vibe that we're going for, or if that's the type of thing we can afford that day. Yeah, I'll give it one more chance, and then we're going to keep it pushing to another Slotmill game. Because I do want to feature a few of these, man. I played this one. This gentleman, this kind gentleman welcomes you in. So I kind of like the vibe of it. We're going to do the same thing on this one and throw it 50 autos at a $4 size. And then if we can't get into something on these, we're going to try to up it. And it's, oh, 24 back on that. This game is just both fun to play, and it's just got the right kind of chill vibes, man. We go for chill vibes on this channel. And for those of you who are new, thank you for joining. Definitely, if you're enjoying the content, like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're doing fun things here. But for those of you who are OGs, this is all about the vibes here. 10 back on that is nothing to sneeze at, man. And this game specifically has the right kind of vibes, man. I'm wearing my cat shirt. We're just chilling here. That's gonna... Oh, what? So if we had a line, I think that would have nudged all the way down and thrown a multi on it. At least that's what I've seen in the bonus, couple of bonuses that we got into. Obviously, it didn't do so because I don't think anything connected there. But it is a fun one. And sometimes it's weird because what I've found so far, you know, almost a month into this, is that like a lot of those games that everybody's playing on, they just don't seem to really go crazy for me. And I think when I've been thinking about it, I think what it comes down to is just like, I'm not doing bonus buys all the time. I'm not, you know, doing crazy stuff like that. What does this do? I don't even remember getting this little like firefly feature. Can we get a line connecting that? No, we do with the reds. So it doesn't nudge in the base, which is a little bit unfortunate. That would have been nice if that would have nudged up a little bit more. But yeah, like the big Prague ones that everybody's playing on, like the Sugar Rush, the Bonanzas, all that. For me, from my perspective, unless you're throwing buys at it or you're doing a ridiculous staircase like my cousin Fencer, it's hard to get those to go. So I like featuring a lot of these that aren't getting played as much, or featured on a lot of the bigger channels. Because these smaller providers, man, when they go, they can really go for you. I mean, someone's hit a 2800x on this already. And I know that's nowhere near what the max is on this. So I would love to find out. Unfortunately, it looks like these 50 without the boosted aren't going to get it done for us. And it's, I mean, I appreciate that. That's a nice little sprinkle in there. That's a nice little sprinkle in there. It's got me excited about the extra bet ones. I will say that. We're going to let these 6 ride out, and then we will put on the boosted chance and see if we can't grab a bonus or two and get that rocking. The only thing, dude, if you guys have any advice for me, and I ask you guys all the time for different tips or whatever, if you, figuring out what the pay lines are on a lot of these games is the thing that zonks my brain more than anything. So if you guys got any tips and tricks for that, please let me know. I'm all ears, cause yeah, cause I could use some advice on that. Like, I'm seeing stuff that I think is a hit, a 3-line, a 5-line, whatever, and then it just flies past my face. Hopefully this boosted chance here is gonna end up being a little bit worthwhile. I would love to get into a scatter or two here. Ah, man, it just feels like we're seeing them even less in the first 10 since we put on the boosted, which is concerning. Wrap one in here for us, please. There it is. Nice. We're into our first one. We get the coin flip, and you have either the red panda, the male panda, or the female panda, not to misgender them potentially. We get the lady with the 9 free, and this one is sticky wilds, if you guys haven't seen this one before. So what we want is good wilds early and to keep building on them. It's a little bit of juice back, but we need the wilds to land in for this to do anything worth writing home about. It's throwing the wilds right past our face. Unfortunately, that doesn't really count for much. That's another 10 back. Yeah, we're going to need wilds here. We only have 3 spins left to find them. Locking one on the last reel doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Last spin. Yeah. 33 back. Not the best. Not the best. But with that being said, we still got some autos left. It canceled the autos after that. I say we throw it 25 and see if it can do something for us. I feel like that's in general where we were at as far as those went. Yeah, like, how are those bags not aligned there on that one a couple of spins ago? I'll never understand that. I'll just never understand that. I would love for it to get into one more and see the other guy. That's the gentleman panda, for lack of a better term, is he's got like the nudging wilds, and I believe they're sticky. As long as you get a hit on them, I believe that they're sticky, which that one can go a little bit crazy. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more out of the pandas. Landing another scatter, we can't. We can't. Let's give it an opportunity, man. It's got 15 left to try to get us into one more. I think it can. I got a weird feeling. I think it can. But we're gonna need that to go a little bit better than the last one went for us. That's for darn sure. Okay, it's gonna have another opportunity here. Nope. It feels like you're getting at least a couple of baits before it even tries to get you into the free game, man. Oh, man. But yeah, Sunday, hopefully, I put out some golf picks on Discord a couple days ago before this current tournament, the Houston tournament. It used to be called the Houston Open. I don't even know who's the sponsor now, but before that started, and they've been going pretty good so far. At the risk of jinxing it, they've been going pretty good so far. So we're gonna throw 10 more here and see what happens. But hopefully those are landing for you guys. For those of you who decided to jump on those, we got some pretty juicy stuff happening. No pause on that. Actually, a mini pause on the pretty juicy stuff happening. 5 left to see if it can try to find one more triple scatter for us, and then we're gonna keep it pushing to a different slot mill game, man. Probably one of the ones off the top page. 18 back on that certainly helps. Let's see if we can land something on the last. No, I don't think anything goes there. This one looks like it doesn't have a boosted chance on it. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's either 3 or 5 here. We're gonna do 5s. What's that thing do? Wait a second. Oh, we don't. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We're gonna do 55s and see if it can't get us into something here. It feels like a Megaway slot, but I don't really see how it expands unless the board expands northward. Unless we like can somehow climb the tower. Can we get a squirrel? No. Okay. Squirrels go. I don't even know. I would imagine the Merlin is the scatter symbol. No, he's not, obviously. We haven't seen the scatter symbol yet, which that in and of itself 10 spins in is slightly concerning. That's a decent size hit. Can we get something else to continue it a little bit? Okay. Okay. Keep going. Ace in the third? No. 16 back on that one, though. Okay, that's a big one. 18. Hopefully it'll tumble something in for us. A few more wilds helps a lot. 28 back? This is kind of trying to go a little bit for us. I like the feel of it. I like the games that kind of get like the tumble-ins and stuff like that. Those are kind of my jam, man. If you guys have a favorite Slotmill game too, let me know in Discord or leave it in the video description because I would love to hear back from you. What's happening? We're getting a little bit of magic here. It's expanding. Okay. Drop in a few more bonuses or continue this somehow. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even see any way it can continue. It's expanding again? Is that just completely random? I would imagine that's just completely random. It's not based off of anything. Can we get emerald? No. Okay. I like the vibes of almost all of these Slotmill games that I've played, man. There's nothing spooky, which is, if you guys know me, know that that's definitely something good. And they're kind of just chill. Can we get... Yeah, we would have needed something special there. We're gonna need to see. The lack of scatters, the lack of the bonus symbols is definitely concerning. I will say that. That's the one thing I'm feeling so far about this game, is the lack of bonus symbols is certainly concerning. We're already halfway through these 50, and we haven't even gotten a bait yet. We're starting to see a single one come around slightly more often, but no twos, and certainly no threes. Can we get a little bit more of that Merlin magic, whatever that was, to expand the board? That would be great. That's got to connect. We're going to need, like, frogs or... Yeah, I didn't see anything going there, but 14 back is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. Bonus in the first reel. I felt like we had a shot at doing something special there. I don't like the slow spin whatsoever. Oh, man. Yeah, at the 5 crank, it's really kind of cranking us down, unfortunately, and it's not really giving us a whole lot of hope. It's not really giving us a whole lot of hope here. That's a double. What does transform do? Hopefully into a higher symbol. That did absolutely nothing. What was the point of that? I would rather have just had whatever hit was on the board at the current moment. What was the point of that? I didn't know the magic could work against you. I thought it was supposed to work for you. Oh, man. I'm going to throw this 10 more, man. We're going to cap it at 10 because I want to play at least one more, man. I want to play at least one more before we get out of here. Okay. Okay. Drop in some bonuses. Be weird. No. Yeah, I don't even want that transform. Ace in the first reel. Nope. Okay. That's Merlin's, which has to be good. Yeah, it was. Any kind of continuation. Good. Keep going. Good. King in the first reel or a frog in the second. No, we can't. We get a couple aces instead. Damn it. Damn it. It's got 4 left to try to do something. That's all I'll say. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it, to be perfectly honest with you guys, because it's been rinsing us down here pretty good. Even that, it tried to do a little something for us and couldn't find anything significant. 2 left, and then we will be moving on. We absolutely will be moving on. Wow, there's mushrooms and bombs involved in this. Okay. There's no extra bet on this, I don't think. Yeah, no, there isn't. So, what are our sizes here? All right, we have a comfortable $4. And we're going to throw it 50 at this and see if it can't do something for us. Okay, we get a large can. Is this like a Sugar Rush style situation here? What happens if we collect enough there? I'd love to find out. Okay. That was a whole lot of motion for money back. That's all I'll say about that one. Okay. Still don't really know what the scatter symbol is either, which that in and of itself is concerning. That boost... Okay, so you can get a little boost to that little carburetor engine. There are a few people who are mechanics and know things like that well and are probably making fun of me for not knowing whatever that little floating situation is going on over there. We get a large money sign, still only 160 back. And that creates a wild. That'll connect. We get 2 more. Okay, can we get apples? No, we can't. 40 cents back on top of that is not what you like. Okay, we get 1 big panda. Hopefully this can... I don't see anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything else there. I just want to fill up that carburetor and see what happens. See what it spits out. Tuna cans. Yeah. Drop in like just a full board or something and fill in that carburetor. We get the bitten donut. Something weird is going to have to happen. Yeah, something weird would have had to happen. Oh, wait, it did happen. Okay, good. Drop in some tuna cans. Okay. Okay, we filled it up. What happens now? Okay, we get a mushroom. Okay, that's cash symbols. But none of them really connect. Okay, keep building. I'm kind of seeing how this could go. Maybe if you get all the way to where you're fill the carburetor up completely, maybe that's how you launch into the bonus, because we haven't seen a scatter symbol yet. And we're 20 spins in, so I would imagine maybe that's how you do it. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to play it. And that's exactly what we're doing. Okay. 3 big symbols. Hopefully they connect with something. I don't even see an apple potentially dropping in there. Okay. Apples are in there. We're already into the next round. Okay. Keep going. Drop in the blues. No, you drop in the pandas. The one that we don't need. God bless it. If you would have dropped in the blue monies there, that would have been... That kind of would have gone a little bit crazy, and we might have gotten into the next round already. Okay. Okay. Now this is getting slightly concerning. We're in a little bit of a time warp right now. It's not going in the right. It's not going in the right direction. That's one of the things, man. When you're doing these videos about the lesser played providers, every so often you find out there's a reason why they aren't getting played as often, and we're starting to see that a little bit as far as Slotmill is concerned. Unless it wants to do something crazy on this, or if we have enough juice left to go do something afterwards. Can we land something that'll connect here? Now you throw us the blue, when that's not what we needed. That trash panda, man, he's up to no good. That's all I know. Cash panda, rather. Okay. That's a lot of cans. This ought to boost us into the next level already. Yep. And it gets us a decent sized head start. A 5-piece on it. Donuts are going to hit there. Okay. Pandas are potentially going to hit if we can drop one in. No, I didn't even see the wild down there, so that does hit. Make this special. Give us something that we actually need this time. Green cash symbols? Give us something that we need this time. Okay. Pandas, cashes are going to hit there. And we're boosted up to the next already. Okay. Cash is going to hit. How many is this? We need 6 more here. I think we're in then. Yeah, we're definitely in. Okay. It's capped. I don't know what that means. That's a lot of pandas. 24 on those pandas. Nice. Okay. I think blues are going to drop too there. Yep. I don't think anything else goes here. Okay. We're back to 82 on this. So what happens now that we've figured it all out? The actual Panda Man himself appears. So we get a big, huge wild. Okay. Alright, we're up to an X2. Does he reappear, though? That's the question. He does. Okay. 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 I'm kind of seeing how this can go. We're just gonna need him to keep appearing. And he does. That's a lot of donuts. That's a lot of donuts. Okay. Keep going. We're up to an X4. Launch him out again, please. Okay. Okay. We're up to an X5. We're going to need him to drop low this time. We're going to need to see the Panda drop it low. Oh, we get 3 minis instead. That's not what you like to see. Okay. Up to a 6X on it. Oh, we can't find a connection to take us over the 100 hump. But 313 back on the Cash Pandas, man. That is something you absolutely love to see. We needed it. We needed it. Sometimes all it takes is just trash talking the provider. That's one thing I've found. Is sometimes that's all it takes. Out of respect, we're going to throw another... Let's do another 25 on the Cash Pandas. To see if it can get us back in. And I would love to see it go. That was a pretty cool feature. I would love to see what happened if we were able to collect the full 100 if we didn't come up 14 short. I would love to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and favorite this game, man. This was, it took care of us, and it's actually kind of a fun game to play. Especially now that I've seen how the bonus works. It's kind of a fun one to play. Plus 10 there. Those wilds, that one in the middle is a little bit cucked. We're already into the first round of smushies. Give us blues. Blue dollars. Green dollars. That's the wrong color money. That's the wrong color money. Okay. It is a fun one, though. And there's something to be said about a fun game, man. That's a lot of cans. 20-piece back just on that is great. A couple wilds are going to hit something down there. Yeah, you can't put 2 wilds together and not have them hit in a game like this, I don't feel. I'm sure it would find a way to prove me wrong if I kept playing it. I can say that with confidence. It's got 10 left to try to find something else for us. If not, I say we keep it pushing to 1 more. The crazy thing is the max that someone's hit on this looks to be a 1500X, which is nothing crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it, certainly. But it's nothing crazy. It took care of us crazy on that feature video that I did. We're going to give it the same treatment and do... Let's do some 5 hogs on it. We'll do 50 of these. We get the slasher guy coming in early. And nothing hits. We'll do 50 of these real quick. See if it can go for us. And then we might put extra bet on for another 50. Okay, shields are in there. We're up to the 2. This is a slow builder. That's the one thing about it. It is definitely a slow builder. But the bonus went crazy for us, man. If you guys haven't watched that video, that's the one when I did the viewer callouts. Definitely go back and watch that, and you will see why this game specifically has a heart on it from me. Can we get a helmet? We can't. Okay. I don't see anything close. Purples and helmets. Nice. Nice. Okay, the lava comes in. Gives us a big red, but it doesn't help. 33 back, though. Get us into one here. Get us in early. Drop one in here for us. Okay. Okay, we get the guy, which is a decent symbol. Swords? Bonus? No. But yeah, man, I gotta say, almost a month into this, dude, because this is definitely gonna be the last slot mill game that we're gonna feature. The amount of love and support that you guys have shown to this channel and shown to me personally has just been mind-blowing, and it continues to blow my mind on a daily basis. I wake up in the morning and I think, like, this can't be real, and then I go on Discord, I look at the YouTube comments, and I'm like, wait a second, this is actually part of my life now. And I know a lot of people say, like, oh, dude, like, you'll get used to it. There'll be a world in which this is just, you know, normal to you, whatever. For a guy like me who's just used to working regular jobs and, you know, whatever, man, having people all over the world fuck with you and want to watch your content and want to interact with you and want to be a part of your life, that is so fucking cool to me. And I just don't ever see the novelty of that wearing off. I can't lie to you guys. I just don't ever see it wearing off. You guys might be right. You guys, maybe someday you guys will get an I told you so. But it's not going to be anytime soon, man. Because for the time being, I just cannot say how grateful I am for what this has been so far for me, man. I really can't. It's been incredible so far. And hopefully the only direction that this is all going in is going to be an upward trajectory, because it's been a whole lot of fun so far, man, and I don't want to stop anytime soon. We're having just a really good time, and meeting a lot of really cool people. So shout out all of you who have become involved and been involved on a daily, weekly, whatever, whenever you guys have the time basis. It means the absolute world to me. So with that being said, if you guys do like the video, if you guys do enjoy the content, if you like the chiller spinning vibes rather than the frantic bonus buys and stuff like that, you're in the right place. And subscribe to the channel, like the video. All that stuff makes a massive difference to me, and it makes a massive difference to the growth of this channel. So appreciate all of you as always. And like I said earlier, bro, get into that Discord. Link is in the video description. We've got some big stuff coming. That's all I can say for the time being. That's all I can say on YouTube, unfortunately. But we got some big stuff coming, so get in there. I don't want you guys to miss out on some big changes coming. Let's see if the last spin could do anything for us. Can we get swords or greens? We get both. We do like to see that. Throws us a 10-piece back. Okay, we're gonna get shields. That's a decent little lick there. What else is coming in here? Nothing. 26 back on the last. I say the last thing we do is throw it. Let's throw it 50 autos with the boosted chance on and see if we can't land into a bonus. See if this can't become something a little bit special for us. If it can, it can. If it can't, I think we might keep it pushing and save whatever we got at the end of this for a rainy day. And by a rainy day, I mean for tomorrow's video. Hopefully it won't be raining tomorrow, but that's what I meant by that rainy day call. Keep this going. Nah. Need to see those scatter symbols coming down on a regular basis, though. That is one thing that we're going to need. Otherwise, this is just such a fun bonus. That multiplier stays spin to spin, and it's just a lot of fun. And when it went insane for us, it really went nuclear. So I would love you to experience that again. That's one thing that I found that that my brother Stan and my cousin Fencer warned me about. Get us in here. Was that, like, when you get a decent hit on a game or had a good time playing it and it took care of you, whatever, you're gonna find yourself coming back probably a little bit more frequently than you should. That is one thing that they warned me about, and I'm trying to keep that in mind. But here we are back at the Emberfall, back in the volcanic plains of Emberfall. Here we are again. How do you not drop a blue in there? But we get the lava. Hopefully we get a blue here on the tumble and can keep this going a little bit. There we go. A shield is the next thing closest, I think. We can't find one. We're still not even really getting baited on this. We got one bait in, but that was pretty early, so I would love to see at least a couple more. If you're not going to chuck a bonus at us, I would love to see a couple more. Okay. Reds? How do you not find a red? That's one of the lower symbols. Yeah. Kind of felt that one. I kind of felt one coming quickly. Whoa. Crazy pause on that. But I kind of felt a bait coming in short order. Is how I'll put that. And I kind of figured that maybe we'd get one out of the way, and then maybe we can actually move on to bigger and better things and get into an actual bonus itself. Man, how do we get the Giga Chad and we don't even land it? Okay, greens? Greens or purples? Neither. Give us a big green or a big purple. No, you give us the two big premiums. Damn. I would love to get this one. I would love to get this in, man. Just give us an opportunity. We're going to need blues to come in here. How do you not give us a single blue? I think that is actually the lowest symbol. And it just can't find it. 10 left. 10 left to try to make something happen. Okay. Halfway through, still not seeing a scatter. Slightly concerning. Symbols forgetting to fall is incredibly concerning. Getting stuck like they're in a gumball machine. Give us a big premium. And now you throw me the big green. You know, we're down to 109 in the bal. I think rather than spinning more, maybe we just throw a bonus buy at it, man. Maybe we just throw a bonus buy at it. Let's do yeah, let's throw a buy at it. And see if we can't juice up a little something for the video tomorrow. Would love to see it. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I just do enjoy this bonus. I do just enjoy the bonus. So either way, we're going to have a good time. We're in the Dragon's Lair. We just need hits, and we need to build that multi. That's all we need. We need hits, and we need to build that multi, and we need to avoid dead spins at almost all costs. Okay? Just keep tumbling here. Keep tumbling. Give us something that'll work. That'll work. Okay. With that being said, guys, this will be the last thing that we're going to do on this video. So shout out all of you for jumping in. Like and subscribe. Get in the Discord. We'll be back tomorrow, as you guys always know, with another banger. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Come on. Give me the guy. Oh, we're a one off on the gentleman. We're at a 64. Can we get a hit on it, though? Okay. Okay. Tumble something in that I'm not seeing. Oh. 47 back on that. We're ending with 50 in the bal. So, didn't go our way today on Slotmill. But still fun games to play, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will be back tomorrow with another banger. Regularly scheduled programming, 2 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate all of you guys. Have a great night. Have a great start to your week. Say something kind to each other. Be kind to each other. And until tomorrow, you guys take care of each other, all right? I'll see you then. Peace.